Welcome to today's story. We're reading a story about Chinese New Year today. It's called Fang Fang's Chinese New Year. This story is set in Australia, but I know that people celebrate Chinese New Year all over the world, so everyone will be able to enjoy the story. We are actually celebrating Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year right now at the moment, but this story could be enjoyed all year round. Our story is about our main character, Fang Fang, and her best friend, Lisa. Fang Fang was born in China and came to live in Australia with her family, and Lisa was born in Australia. Fang Fang is an interesting character because she seems very reluctant to share her culture with Lisa because she assumes that Lisa will not be interested. So this story teaches us a little bit about Chinese New Year. It teaches us about friendship, and it also teaches us about being open to other ideas, new ways of living, new beliefs, new cultural systems and practices. So I really hope you like this story, and I hope you learn a lot about Chinese New Year if you didn't already know. It's a week-long celebration, and there's usually a very large family dinner. Now this story takes place at that family dinner. I hope you like Fang Fang's Chinese New Year.
Fang Fang's Chinese New Year by Sally Rippin. Fang Fang was born in China, but now she is Australian. When she invites her friend Lisa over to celebrate Chinese New Year, she is sure that Lisa will be bored. But Lisa is full of surprises. Fang Fang was born in a country very far away called China. Her parents come to live in Australia when she is little, so she doesn't remember much about her old home. Now she is Australian. And there she is looking at a map with her parents about where she came from and where she now lives. One day, Fang Fang's mother says, "Fang Fang, why don't you invite your friend Lisa to come with us tonight to celebrate Chinese New Year?" "No way," Fang Fang replies. "Lisa might think it's silly." "Ay-ya, Fang Fang. Lisa invited you for Christmas dinner. It would be impolite not to ask her to come." "Ma, she won't like it," says Fang Fang crossly, but she does what she is told. Lisa comes to Fang Fang's house, and the family drives to the restaurant in Chinatown. The restaurant is owned by Fang Fang's uncle, and he meets them at the door. "Ay-ya," he says, "you're so late. Everyone is here." Fang Fang looks towards the table and sees her uncles and aunts, cousins and grandparents all talking loudly in Chinese. She groans to herself. "Oh, Lisa is going to be so bored." "Ni hao, Fang Fang," her aunt says in Chinese, which is "Hello, Fang Fang. Your friend's very pretty." She pinches Lisa's cheek affectionately. "Oh," says Lisa, a little surprised. "Sorry," says Fang Fang. "She thinks you're very pretty." "I like your aunt," says Lisa. Fang Fang's little cousin tugs her arm. Big sister, come and look at the fish tank. It's got swimming snakes." "They're not snakes, Ling Ling," says Fang Fang. "They're eels." "Eels," says Lisa. "Wow!" When they sit down at the table, the waiter brings food: steamed dumplings, colourful sliced vegetables, fish in ginger sauce, and steamed jasmine rice and noodles. Last of all, the waiter sets down a huge dish in which there is a big, fat, red roast duck. Everyone cheers, except Fang Fang. "Yuck," she says. "Lisa won't eat that. Haven't you got any hamburgers?" There are special types of food that people who celebrate Chinese New Year will eat at New Year, and each of the foods has a special meaning. But Lisa says, "I've never had duck before. Can I try some?" "Here," says Fang Fang's mother. "You dip a piece of duck meat in the sauce, sprinkle it with some spring onions, and roll it into a pancake. It's a famous Beijing dish. Try." Fang Fang's mother feeds the piece of duck to Lisa with her chopsticks. "Mmm," says Lisa. "I like it." "Have some fish," says Fang Fang's mother. "Lisa doesn't like fish, Ma," says Fang Fang. "This is steamed with ginger," says Fang Fang's mother. "Can I try some?" says Lisa. So Fang Fang's mother gives her a little bit of fish. "Mmm, I like that," says Lisa. "It's different from the fish Mum buys at the fish and chips shop." I don't think Fang Fang's really giving Lisa a chance to show what she's like or what she would be interested in. Fang Fang's assuming a lot, isn't she? "Help yourself now, Lisa," Fang Fang's mother says. "Ma," Fang Fang groans, "Lisa can't use chopsticks." "Oh yes she can," says Fang Fang's mother. She twists a rubber band around Lisa's chopsticks and wedges a piece of broken matchstick in between them. Now Lisa can use her chopsticks like tweezers. "Australian chopsticks," says Fang Fang's mother with a laugh. Lisa laughs too, but not Fang Fang. Lisa tries the dumplings and the vegetables and the noodles and all the other dishes. She likes everything. "Your friend has a good appetite," says Fang Fang's aunt. "Eat up, Fang Fang." Fang Fang scowls. That's like a frown. Suddenly, from outside the window, there is a loud bang and a crack. Then another and another. Lisa jumps in fright. "What's that?" she asks. "Ah, that's just the firecrackers," scoffs Fang Fang. "They're for babies." Doesn't seem like Fang Fang is trying very hard to have a good time, does it? "You liked them last year," says Fang Fang's mother. "Are you too big for them now?" "Can we go and see them?" Lisa says excitedly. "Of course," Fang Fang's mother smiles. Outside in the street, a long dragon dances towards Fang Fang and Lisa. He has a ferocious face and a colourful twisting tail. All around him are acrobats jumping, drums banging, cymbals clashing, and people cheering. Everywhere there are little red firecrackers popping on the ground. It's all very noisy and very exciting. A boy in a silk padded jacket dances in front of a playful lion and teases him with a ball which the lion can't quite catch. Fang Fang and Lisa watch the parade move slowly down the street. At Chinese New Year, there is always parades and lion dances to be found in a lot of the big cities and even lots of places around the city. It's part of the Chinese New Year's celebrations. All that is left of the firecrackers are red bits of paper and grey smoke. "Oh," cries Lisa, "that was fantastic." "Really?" Fang Fang smiles. "Maybe you could come with me again next year." "Oh yes," says Lisa, "I'd like that." "I'd like that too," says Fang Fang. I think Lisa was very interested in a celebration she hadn't experienced before, and Fang Fang wasn't actually all of that welcoming, saying she won't like everything and she can't use chopsticks. She should have had more faith in her friend to be interested in her friend's culture. Chinese New Year falls between the 21st of January and the 19th of February. The date differs each year according to the Chinese moon calendar and is celebrated over the period of a week. Children pay their respects to their elders and in return receive gifts and sweets and little red packets with lucky money in them. Chinese New Year is a great time for feasting.